Hi, I'm Janet Devlin, and thank you so much for sending in your questions. I am going to get started and answering them now. It's the whole thing, like everything, like when it comes to coming out here, it's great. Like the whole excitement on the airplane is awesome, and then you get here, and like every gig was different, especially, and just meeting new people. I think for me was good because obviously being the support act for a tour, a lot of people there aren't there to see you, and like you kind of get this new opportunity to like gain some new fans and hopefully put on like the best show you can and make some new friends along the way. And even just like the morning of gigs where you get to go around whatever city you're playing in and just having fun. I haven't had a cheeseburger on this trip, but on my first trip we went to Smashburger, and this was the day I was leaving actually, and I had my first cheeseburger, and I swear it was like the nicest burger I've ever had in all my life, I swear. I think when it comes to performances, outdoors is great because you kind of get that festival vibe and like, you know, it's all nice and naturey, but with things like sound, if it's windy, the sound travels and it kind of messes everything up. Like first gig I did on this trip, I did New Jersey State Fair, and the wind was blowing so the sound was going, and like my hair was in my face, and I had a crown on, so like my hair was like there, so like every 5 minutes I was like, oh, I can see. So I definitely have to go with indoors just because it's a more controlled environment. For the next album, I've just been trying to like make more time in my day to listen to like everything I possibly can listen to. I've listened to a girl called Tishi at the minute, and she's great. She's led me into listening to Imogen Heap again, and anything I can really get my hands on. Obviously on Spotify, like going to similar artists and just getting myself into this hole of starting to listen to music at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then next thing you know it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sat in a corner of my room going, this is the best song ever! So it's just like reaching out and listening to everything I possibly can just to, you know, try and build an image in my head of what I'm going to make next. So. We have a photo of Tino! Aww. Yes, of course I'll say hello to Tino. Oh, I love dogs. My dad got a dog recently, and it's the most depressing dog ever. A spaniel. He's like a gun dog. And like I met it for the first time recently, and I was like, oh, this dog was really old. And he's like, no, it's like, is it having war flashbacks? Every time you look at it, it's like, every day. It's okay, the war is over. I think one of the best pieces of advice I was ever given is like, if you're going through like a dark time, to imagine your life like a book. If something bad does happen, don't make it more than a chapter. Don't let that bad thing become more than a chapter in your life's little book. Otherwise it's not going to be an interesting read. I'm not a really big chocolate person, to be honest. I don't really eat it, but if I do, and it's a good day. It's Lindor. It comes in like a red bar, and it's just like the best thing ever. But when it comes to chocolate, I have to take a mood for it. Of course. But I like to go anywhere and play there, of course. I go where people want me to go. If there's people there that want to hear me play, of course I'm going to go there. But I would definitely love to experience Argentina. I don't even know where I would begin if I was going to go there, but I definitely want to go. I think I'll bring that one back to the artist I mentioned earlier, and it's a girl called Tishi, and I played this track yesterday to Weedus. It's not, I didn't think it was something you'd even listen to, but I had to play it to because it's just an amazing track. It's called Basically by Tishi, and it's just one of those songs that I would listen to when I'm traveling because it just makes everything, it's so epic, like everything around you. The track just, it is such a build and such a journey, so like definitely that one. I think my favourite stage outfit for this tour has had to be the New York gig. I got a dress sent from a company called For Love and Lemons. I don't think I've ever gotten so many compliments on a thing I've ever worn in my life. Like, I don't know, like all lacy and cool, and I needed it. Thankfully, it is just mesh because that gig was really warm. So if I'd gone for one of my bigger dresses or anything like that, I probably would have passed out on stage. I would definitely love to play Glastonbury. That would be amazing. South by Southwest would be insane. So yeah, those two. It's really tough. It depends what mood I'm in. Like, if I'm feeling brave, small intimate gigs are fun. But I do like big gigs only because you feel more confident with like weird arm movements and like being bigger on stage. Whereas when you play small intimate gigs, like outstretching your arms and things, you feel like I'm taking up a lot of space right now. Whereas in large crowds, that's cool, and also you can't like see everybody's eyes either. So like there's definitely a difference. But the intimate gigs are harder, but they're definitely worth it because everyone feels much more a part of it. Even I do feel much more a part of it. But yeah, cool. That's a really hard one. I think Wembley, just for the sake of it being Wembley, was just insane. Home turf wise, Croke Park was insane. I was like, to play to like 83,000 people that are like from your country as well was just amazing. I don't know. It depends. Like playing for the Dalai Lama as well. Like that one, just for being a spiritualist, that was just insane. So yeah, I think it's probably one of those three. But every gig is different. I don't think there's ever been a gig where I walked away and gone, that was like the worst experience of my life. But someone always comes up to reassure me that it was good. So every gig, hometown gig was good as well because I only played my first hometown gig in December, and I was really surprised because we sold it out and I didn't think anyone would come because that's where I'm from, so I thought it would just be like my mum. But there was more than my mum there, which was really cool. I think there's two places I really want to play. These aren't states because I'm not good with that. My geography's terrible. I'd definitely love to play a gig in LA. I think that would be really fun. But I'd also love to do a gig in Nashville. Just those two, that would be insane. Yeah. I used to own a low whistle, which is like a Celtic whistle. I lent it to my ex-boyfriend and he never came back. So I very much want to have my low whistle back. It's like, I must go and get a new one, but they sound so lovely. They're like really big. It's like a glorified tin whistle really. But they're just so pretty. I've only had Papa John's once in my life, and it was in the UK. It's just so expensive over at home. It's so dear. But I haven't had any since I've been in the US actually. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze it in this time, but maybe next time I come I'll get some Papa John's. It's a really hard one. There's so many songs, and now I've just gone completely blank on all of them. I think maybe Kettering by the Antlers, or maybe even Hallelujah. That's just an amazing song. Or Falling into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie. So I just think that song is absolutely, even lyrically and emotionally, it's just a great song. So yeah. I want to just go everywhere. Like I want to have a little pinpoint on every country. I'd definitely like to go into Europe a bit more, just because there seems to be a lot of fans out there that I haven't had the chance to play for yet. So that would be cool. There's obviously a lot of people from, just from being on the internet, from Brazil that want me to come play Brazil. So just anywhere, everywhere. Like I don't think I would turn down a foreign gig anytime soon. Oh, How much would people mention if I would mention check with? I don't know. I think someone did work that out. I think it was like 9 or something. I can't remember, but yeah.
Total of 9.
I think I would very much like to collaborate with Elliot Smith if he was still alive, but unfortunately he's not. And I would definitely love to do a collab maybe with like City and Colour. But if we're going more mainstream, if that's what people want, I would say probably Ed Sheeran or something like that. That would be pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I'm sorry if I didn't answer yours. And also thank you so much if you came to any of the gigs. And thank you to Heffron Drive for having me support as well. It's been a great experience. And hopefully I'll get to play near to you if you could make it to any of the shows. But yeah, thanks again for your questions.